2005, my father passed away from esophageal cancer, and you know, it was a tough battle he had with it, and when we were going through it all, I suppose I became a lot more aware of it. And the interesting thing, obviously I travel around the world, especially traveling in the States, there's a high awareness in advertisement of the symptoms of esophageal cancer. And I kept looking at these ads for anti-acid tablets and things like that, and every time there would be a disclaimer saying, you know, if these symptoms are reoccurring, if you've got reflux often, you know, maybe there's something more going on, maybe it's esophageal cancer. And of course, I was aware of it at that stage and I was picking up in the ads, but unfortunately it was too late for my dad. So when my dad passed away, obviously there's a feeling when anybody passes away of hopelessness, and you're kind of going, if only I did something different, if only I knew something else. You know, my dad went through this and it was always the case, I'll be okay, I'll be fine. He never went to the doctor. He was a typical Irish man. And having seen these sort of promotions in the States, I said, well, you know, if the awareness was here, it would have, it definitely would have saved my dad's life. So, you know, obviously the Esophageal Cancer Fund approached me to become a patron, and it was just the perfect fit, because as much as I regretted not being able to save my dad's life by helping with this awareness campaign, it obviously is, I'm helping to save other people's lives, and that would have been very close to my dad's heart. So maybe, and it's unfortunate that my dad's passing may save a few other people's lives. The key with it is catch it early, and the way you catch it early is being aware of the symptoms, and the symptoms are quite obvious when it comes to esophageal cancer. And this campaign is massively about raising funds, obviously to do the research and to beat the cancer, but hugely about trying to get people aware of the symptoms. The symptoms are there in everyday life, they're quite obvious, and they're the ones that people tend to just pass up. You know, if you're getting reflux, if you've got trouble swallowing, you know, you need to do something about it. It's not something that you're just going to say, it will pass. If it's reoccurring, you might have a problem. It's great to be a patron of a charity that does such great work. I kind of swan in and take all the glory at the top and do a bit of promotion. It's the people behind the scenes. It's the hard work that's going on. It takes a lot of work to drive a charity. This is a small charitable foundation, and they really do sterling work in raising funds, in researching you know, the cures for cancer and esophageal cancer, and obviously in bringing the awareness. I can do a little bit, and you feel like it's going a long way, and you know, for me, that's helping me deal with the loss of my father. People can make a difference. Every individual can make a difference. It is tough times at the moment for people to give to charity, and it's amazing what they do give. But this really does, every penny spent goes to a good cause here. It really does go a long way. It's all spent on the research and the advertisement, the promotion of the symptoms of the disease. So it really does help out at grassroots in Ireland. Well, Lollipop Day is the National Awareness Day for Esophageal Cancer Fund, and essentially it's taking place on 2 days, the 24th and 25th of February. The 24th is the big day. At midday outside Arnott's on Henry Street, there's going to be the Double Cross Gospel Choir and special guests performing. So that's going to be the highlight of the day. You can donate at lollipopday.ie, or you can donate in any of the Aldi stores. You can go to my website, padraigharrington.com, and there'll be a link to donate money to the fund. Alternatively, you can go to the Facebook page for Esophageal Cancer Fund, and you can click like there, and there's the women's mini marathon as well. So there's a direct charity link there where you can raise funds by supporting people who are running in the mini marathon. So there's many ways to do it. The key here is just to get out there and do one of them. To all the volunteers and the people behind the scenes who drive the Esophageal Cancer Fund, really a big thank you. None of this happens without the people driving behind. There's sterling work being done by people, a great job, and without them, these things just wouldn't happen. It's the drive in the ground, it's the individuals, it's the small cog in a big wheel that really cause a great response to this, and a great, you know, a great success of the fund. And in the end of the day, it really is just a little contribution from everybody is what causes the big success.